What's better, Lord Dominic's or Mortal Reminder? And why? Hey Tony, when you go LDR versus Mortal Reminder, I find myself almost always going Mortal because I just don't see much value in 10 AD versus Grievous ones, even in comps with minimal healing. So, this is a question I get a lot, and today we're finally gonna answer it because everybody's curious, okay? So, the way we're gonna do it is basically I go over my OPGG on US, I guess. We look at my recent games and see if I bought LDR or Mortal Reminder, and I'll explain why. And before that, I just want to let you know that their attack damage is a lot, right? The only difference between LDR and Mortal Reminder is that LDR has 10 more AD, right? There's no difference, okay? But don't underestimate it, because if you remember maybe a few seasons ago, Caitlyn got plus 2 AD buff. Suddenly, she became the most broken ADC in the entire game, right? Well, why is that? Well, because early game attack damage is a bit more important. It's like you get 100 gold or whatever start, and it's crazy. It's insane, right? And the more attack damage you have, the less extra attack damage means. It's like if you have 100 AD, 10 AD is a 10% increase. But if you have 1000 AD, 10 AD is nothing. It's like 1%. It doesn't matter, right? It's so little. So it's really important to not underestimate this still, even though you buy this item like third most of games, because 10 AD can make a difference, especially if you crit. That's like 20 AD, whatever. It's a lot, right? But we're gonna basically create some rules. I like to simplify the game as much as possible, so I'm gonna create some rules for you to follow every time, right? And let's do those rules together because it's very simple, okay? First game here. Let's zoom this in a bit more. And here we're gonna see we bought Lord Dominic's. Why is that? Well, if you look at the enemy team here, do they have any healing? That's what you need to ask yourself, right? It's like, okay, Draven has Bloodthirster. Another big question that people ask me. If Draven has Bloodthirster, enemy carry, MF, whatever has Bloodthirster, do I buy anti-heal? Well, first you need to look at other enemies. Does Leona heal? No. Does Akshan heal? No. Does Akali heal? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, doesn't matter, right? Whatever. No, she doesn't even buy healing item right now. Does Udyr heal? I think a little bit, maybe Turtles. I don't know. It's like it's not Aatrox to Vladimir, right? It doesn't matter. So what matters here is that you get more AD from LDR, and Draven never touches you anyway because you outrange him. And it's like, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna hit Draven. He never touches me, so he's not gonna heal ever, right? So if the enemy ADC buys Bloodthirster, it's not really worth to go for anti-heal, right? So as a rule, if one enemy, I'm not gonna say one carry, has healing item, don't buy Mortal, okay? Basically, or I'll say LDR. Cool. Right, that's what this means. Like this. Cool. Now, let's look at another game. Here, for example, I actually didn't buy anything yet, but let's see if I would buy it or not. Cool. NMF, Bloodthirster, right? We mentioned we shouldn't buy it in the rules, right? We shouldn't buy it. But if you look closely, okay, Janna has ultimate, so that's a lot of healing. She's probably gonna buy like a redemption or whatever. It's still a lot of healing. So we no healing, GeForce no healing really. Darius has healing on his Q in his kit. And the most important thing here, he's a frontliner. You're gonna hit Darius a lot. He needs to die really quickly. If he hits or hit him, that's bad, right? So if an enemy frontliner has healing in their kit, definitely buy Mortal. Right? You should buy Mortal here. And besides this, even MF has healing, Janna has healing. This is an easy one, right? But let's write this rule. One frontliner has healing in kit, basically, right? You buy Mortal. Cool. Alright. Now, let's look at some more games. Let's see here. We're playing against Vladimir. Well, that's it, right? This is rule number 2, Frontliner has healing in kit, so you just buy a Mortal Reminder. That's all you do. It's just so good. Cool, we skip Trundle game, Lux game, whatever. Okay, this one. So, we're playing against Draven with Bloodthirster. And we know it's not enough to buy a Mortal with a Bloodthirster. But then you look at Yasuo. Blade of the Ruin King. This is now suddenly 2 enemy carries. I guess you consider Yasuo carry, not frontliner. 2 carries have healing. Yeah, I think this calls for Mortal Reminder, right? So, 2 carries have healing. Item. Not in the kit. If they have in the kit, it's different role. Mortal. Cool. Okay, so if enemies have healing items, just buy heal action. Let's see here. Here I didn't even buy, even reach the point, but let's just see. Oh, enemy has Yumi, right? Like, you know, enemy support has healing plus healing items. This means mortal. So this could be like Soraka, Yumi, whatever, right? So in this case, it's just buy anti-heal. And on top of that, you know, Ilawi, right? So of course, Ilawi, you just buy it. Even if they had no Yumi, they had Ilawi, you buy it, right? But even without Ilawi, if they have Yumi, you kind of have to get it. They heal a lot, okay? And they heal everybody. Yumi can heal the entire team, okay? Here, let's see here, the Mortal Reminder. Why? Well, if you look here, Aatrox in the team. Well, that's all you need. Cool. Lux game skip. Jinx, Mortal Reminder. Here, if you can see here, Riven, enemy frontliner, both healing item, right? I think Cassio heals a little bit, right? Rodovich heals as well. This guy might buy a Protester as well. Yeah, they have a lot of healing, right? They have multiple people that buy healing and have healing in the kit like Cassio, right? It's worth it, okay? Here we didn't buy anything. And by the looks of it, the only healing they could have here, I don't even know if I get him heals or not. It's not even tanky, it doesn't matter as much. Cassio, I think, heals a little bit in her kit, right? But personally, I wouldn't really buy it here. I'd rather take 1080. I think that's a bit better here. But it's one of those games where rules are kind of not really applying. It's like, go what you like. It's okay anyway. But personally, I would just buy Mortal Reminder. No. LDR, sorry. I'll buy LDR 1080 extra here is good. I don't think they have extreme healing. Right? Cassio, she heals a bit, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But whichever you buy here, I think they're both fine. It doesn't matter as much, right? Alright, so in this case, I bought Mortal. Let's see why. Ezra healing. Senna healing. Silas healing in kit. Yone healing, right? Of course, makes sense, okay? Here I didn't buy anything. And when it comes to healing, this guy's an assassin. For a Twitch Bork, you just buy LDR, right? It's like, it's this rule. One carry has healing, nobody else has healing. LDR, cool, whatever, right? Whatever. Right. And I want to take a look at games where I actually bought Lord Dominic's, right? Here, for example. Do they have any healing? Lila has a bit, but I would say Lila healing is really small. Doesn't really impact anything, really. I mean, yeah, this Reef Maker, I guess, right? But when you look at this now, Ravenous Hydra, yeah, she has healing now. She has healing items. Ooh, suddenly it's like, yeah, so frontliners I'm gonna hit non-stop as an ADC are gonna heal. Maybe I should have bought Mortal, right? So you see, I'm not perfect, I make mistakes. But you know what? The crazy part about this? Like, I'm still 10-0 winning the game really hard, right? Top damage, it's like, it doesn't matter as much, okay? That's another important thing. I'm gonna write this down. The difference is not that big. Don't worry about it. Unless they have like Zac, Vlad, Laoi, Aatrox. Can write. Right? If it's obvious they have a ton of healing, you should go Mortal. When it's less obvious, like here, it's like it doesn't matter as much, okay? I want you to remember that because it's not that big of a deal. And just a couple more examples, and let's see here. Silas healing. Well, he bought Curls because tilted. And my Bloodthirster is like, you could buy Mortal here. I didn't. It didn't matter. You could buy Mortal here. I agree with Mortal here, why not? And last one here. Why did I buy Mortal in this game? Let's see. They have... They have... no healing. Who heals in their team? I don't see anyone that heals. Nobody's healing. Why did I buy Mortal? We'll never know. We'll never know. Here, you don't buy any. You don't need an anti-heal here, right? And it's one of those games I don't think it would matter anyway. It was a bit one-sided of a game, right? But you never know. Maybe 10 AD here would have been better. I have no clue. No idea, because they don't have healing. So I lost 10 AD for no reason, basically. Cool. Hopefully this answers a few questions, at least a little bit. Hopefully, right? And as always, don't complicate this more than it has to be. Okay, don't make this complicated, because in reality, it's not that hard. If you see them buying healing on melees, or they have Aatrox on somebody with healing, just don't hesitate Mortal. But if nobody in the enemy team has healing, and it's only like Draven or MF with Bloodthirster, don't bother. 10 AD is more powerful. The enemy carry will not hit you anyway. Let's be honest, right? So hopefully this answers the question, and if you still have any other questions, maybe you want to make a video about something else, leave a comment and maybe we'll do it. You never know. Okay, take care everyone. See ya. Bye bye.